Hey everybody, The Cagic's back, and with my second episode of Sonic Adventure DX. Alright, in this episode we're going to be continuing Sonic's adventure by heading over to Mystic Ruins. See Tails' workshop, of course, because we absolutely have nothing better to do. Anyway, oh yeah, if we go over and talk to this kid, if you press A, press B, this guy's Mr. Know-It-All, apparently. He can tell you just random facts. And see, there's a difference between jumping, and then the longer you hold down, the longer you'll jump. Oh yeah, awesome. Anyway, the way you travel from Mystic Ruins Station Square is by train, even though Tails says it's the fastest way. And of course, Sonic can just run there, so this game doesn't make any sense, but still. We'd like to imagine it does. Anyway, Tails' workshop is... I don't feel like exploring Mystic Ruins right now. I'm just gonna go straight over to Tails' workshop, which is you just go over here and you just spin dash up. And then a cutscene. And our first encounter with Dr. Eggman. Dr. Robotnik, whatever. Says you. No, I'm just kidding. I guess this is kind of the first game that developed that name, I guess. And this is still when... I'm gonna call him Robotnik. This is still when Robotnik didn't want it to be called that. Then, of course, if you played Sonic Generations, you know that, yes, he does want to be called that now, apparently. You can definitely tell this is an old-time game by the way they're talking, though. Oh, anyway. Yeah, drinking good old Mountain Dew while recording LPs is what makes a champion. But anyway, what we got here, as you haven't guessed, is the second boss of Sonic's story, an actual Eggman boss. Which is... Hold on, it's loading, hold on. The Egg Hornet! Yeah, woo! And, but yeah, this boss is really simple, like Chaos Zero, so... And you just avoid all those missiles they shoot at you, and then he brings out the spike, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and then you're like, oh, and then he's like, oh. And then, yeah. If you haven't already guessed it yet, these bosses in Sonic Adventure are really easy. Even the later ones are gonna be easy. I mean, there's some that are annoying, but most of them are just basic. Like, this one is basically just dodge a lot, and then when he's open, just attack. And, whoa. That's an example of a bad camera angle. I kind of screwed up there anyway, but, and yeah, it only takes 3 hits to beat him. You'd think he'd explode, but everything just comes right off, and he's just like, oh, I'm still floating, oh, you suck. Yeah, something I found out like a while ago is that if you jump up and touch him, you still take damage, which is kind of weird. You'd think if you just went up, you just... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm boring, I know. I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh, thank goodness they had those sound effects. No, but here comes an example of a very... Seriously, Tails, why do you just walk up and be like, hey, I have a Chaos Emerald? Nah, but still. And what? I understand this is on the Dreamcast, but they really have to make it so we held it like that. Couldn't he hold it at least how Tails was holding it? Oh, look at that, he just like keeps bouncing at it. It's like one of those things where the paddle, not the ping pong paddle, what? I don't know, the ball, and you just keep hitting the ball, and you're just like, I don't know what it is, anyway. And we have a brand new Chaos. Oh yeah, that's the thing we fought at the beginning of the game, just so you know. Eggman's basically explaining the plot of Sonic's story. Okay, maybe not Sonic's story individually, but... Oh boy. You know, something I still don't get. Why can't you just take back the emeralds from Chaos? I don't know, whatever. And Eggman's apparently chic. I never got that part of the game. What the heck? Are they trying to take a spin-off of Legend of Zelda or something? Basically, the basis of Sonic's story is that he just needs to find the Chaos Emeralds for Eggman's, so he can not turn into a perfect being. So Chaos can. I don't know. I'm overthinking how to say this. Anyway, I played the game too many times to know that the first thing you need to do is go up here and no, you don't spin dash. You pick up this thing. Windstone looks like key. The design must mean something. Oh boy. And basically, you just carry it around, and if you don't know where it is, then you just explore. But you just go over to this cave and you just lay it down right next to this thing, and the key just inserts, and we have the entrance to the next stage. Let's do this in the most epic way possible. But the next stage is Windy Valley. This is actually one of my favorite stages. There's a nice feel to it. But yeah, a lot of the stages are going to be, the goal of a lot of Sonic stages are going to be find Chaos Emeralds, but they finally change after a while. This is the first actually challenging stage. Well, not challenging, but it's better than Emerald Coast. Emerald Coast is just basically just run right through it. This one actually, if you play through it first time, you need some strategy. Maybe not strategy, because this is a Sonic game, but still. I don't know how this will sound, because I've kind of been sick for a couple days, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, we get launched into a tornado. Yeah, I know, it looks crazy, right? And it's kind of weird that everything looks like this in a tornado. Nah, but still. Goal is to get to the top and jump through the eye of tornado. Okay, yeah, spoiler. No, I'm just kidding. But this stage can be short if you just rush through it. I'm not really rushing through it like I usually do. Okay, maybe I am. I don't know. I don't know what to say, alright? I'm lost for time. No, but like, something. Oh, now I get to the actual fun part of the stage, where we can run. Oh, I love those kind of enemies. And no, I've never been that way before. I never got that speed power up. I remember back when I was young, I hated getting those speed power-ups in the old Sonic games, because it always was the death of me, because I always ran into the enemies too fast. Oh, that's a story for another day. And our first rocket of the game. Well, that makes no sense. No, but like still. Man, it's way easy to collect a lot of rings in the star. I completely forgot what you need rings for anyway. That's like the Chow, I think. Something to do with the Chow. Oh, oh wow. Never got up there straight off the wind before. But no, like I was saying, this stage is pretty simple. You just run right through it, and if you know what to do, then you'll just be able to blast right through it. But the point of playing a Sonic game is that you need to not expect things to start coming. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Just like Sonic frickin' Colors, the first time I played that game, I didn't expect it to have a lot of those platforming things. It was actually one of the good Sonic games Sega made in a while. I really liked that game. No, but anyway, yeah, if I'm at the end of the stage, just jump into the Chaos Emerald, and yeah, see, it's also, like I said, it's also a way to collect rings. See, I have 208 from one stage. It's probably like 514, I think, if I have my math right. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to worry about getting all the emblems either. This is just going to be a casual run through the game. I'm just going to do level C and all the levels of the stories and stuff. And but yeah, it also does that. Like, I remember when I used to play this game with my friend. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This thing, it's going to be random places in adventure maps. If you touch it, then she'll give you a hint on what to do next. And if you're in adventure map, she tells you where to go next, or what to do next. And if you're in a stage, then she gives you a hint. Like what I was saying was, I had a friend that I played this game with him a long time ago. Whenever the announcer was like, "This train leaving for Station Square will be departing," so he was like, "Dude, we gotta get to the train." I was like, "Dude, the train won't leave until we get on it. We're just that important." Oh man. Oh well, whatever. Now see what we're supposed to do is next stage is casino night, but the casino is not open until actual night. I'm not Casino Night when I'm trying. This isn't Sonic 2, but you go over this manhole, and then, or that's a really big manhole though. You can't go over here, so you have to go over here, and you jump on top of the. There we go. Well, jump on top of the. There we go, and we get our first power up of the game. I'll let T-Call take it.
Now you've got light speed
Hopefully you don't know
shoes.
what that means.
Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Basically. And how to charge it up, like she said, spin dash, and yeah, it hits switches. I always wondered about that. And when he's ready, he'll do that, and then you can also collect rings on the field, but I don't really understand the point of that. Yeah, you end up over here, and now it's night. Now we can head off to the next stage. Oh yeah, but to get to the next place, you just go through the hotel here. Yeah, this game's pretty simple. You can. Something I always like to do. There's a little secret up here. I don't know if it's really a secret, but if you go up here, there's a couple switches. You do this one to make the rings appear. You do this one to open the elevator door. You use that. Come in here. There's another power up you can get right off the bat. I always like getting this one because it's very helpful.
This is the crystal ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the light speed dash.
And that's all it does. It just reduces the time. It makes it basically take less time, like it says. I always like that about it. But anyway, it looks like we're nearing to where we'll end here. But I'll just explain how to get to the next stage. You just do your light speed dash and hit the button. There we go. Well, guys, I think we'll go into the next stage. We'll save the next stage for next time, alright? So if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and all that crap, and I will see you guys later.